Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that so many of you have asked me about, something that I see breaking hearts and crushing confidence time and time again. We're talking about why you need to stop chasing him and how to start attracting the right kind of man into your life. Let's be honest. If you find yourself constantly chasing a man, sending that double text, always initiating plans, bending over backward just to get a sliver of his attention, it's exhausting, isn't it? And deep down, that chase isn't about him. It's about a fear inside you, a fear that if you stop running, he'll stop choosing you. But here's the fundamental truth I want you to hold on to today. The right man, the man who is truly meant for you, will never need to be chased. He will walk with you, meet you halfway, and choose you just as enthusiastically as you choose him. Let me tell you a story about a client of mine. Let's call her Emily. Emily is 29. She's brilliant. She has a wicked sense of humor. She's that friend who lights up a room, and she gives her all in relationships. She's the kind of woman you'd think has it all figured out. But her dating life was a cycle of heartbreak. No matter how much effort she put in, it always ended the same way. The guy would pull away, the texts would slow down, and eventually she'd be left ghosted, drowning in confusion and overthinking every single interaction. What did I do wrong? She'd ask herself, replaying every conversation in her mind. During one of our sessions, she looked at me with so much pain in her eyes and said, "I just want to find someone who tries as hard as I do. Is that too much to ask?" And my heart broke for her, because I knew exactly what was happening. Here's the tough truth she had to face. Emily wasn't attracting love. She was desperately chasing validation. She was trying to prove her worth to men who had already shown her they weren't invested. And the moment you feel the need to start proving your worth to someone, you've already subconsciously decided that you're not enough on your own. You've handed them all the power. Think about it. When you're giving from a place of fear of being alone, fear of not being good enough, it creates a nervous, anxious energy. It's not the generous, open-hearted love you think you're offering. It's love tainted with the underlying question, am I worthy yet? Do you like me now? And men, whether they realize it consciously or not, can feel that energy. They sense when you're seeking their approval instead of a genuine connection. It can feel like pressure, like a demand, and it often causes them to pull away because it doesn't feel authentic. It feels like a transaction, not a relationship. One day, after we worked together for a while, something inside Emily just clicked. She decided she was done. Done with the over-explaining, done with crafting the perfect text message, done with begging to be seen by someone who was barely looking. She stopped. And in that quiet space she created, where all the noise of chasing used to be, she finally found something she'd been missing for years: peace. She started focusing on herself again, her hobbies, her friendships, her own happiness. She wasn't waiting by the phone anymore. And what do you think happened? 2 months later, completely out of the blue, she met someone. He was kind. He was consistent. And most importantly, he didn't need to be chased. He planned dates. He called her. He met her halfway with equal effort and enthusiasm. Why? Because energy doesn't lie. You attract what you truly, deeply believe you deserve. When Emily started believing she deserved a man who would meet her where she was, the universe delivered. So, how do we make this shift? How do you go from chasing to attracting? It comes down to understanding a few hidden truths about attraction that most people miss. Truth number 1. Chasing comes from a scarcity mindset. When you chase someone, you're operating from a place of lack. Your energy is broadcasting the message, I don't have love, I need you to give it to me. It's a desperate plea. Attraction, on the other hand, comes from a mindset of abundance. Its energy says, I already am love. I am whole. I am enough. You become the source, not the seeker. So switch your energy. The next time you feel the urge to chase, stop and ask yourself the powerful question, why am I investing my precious energy into someone who isn't choosing me back? Remember this. Confidence is quiet and composed. Chasing is loud and frantic. Truth number 2. Feminine energy is not weak. It's magnetic. There's a misconception that to be a strong woman, you have to adopt a masculine, go-getter energy in dating, that you have to hustle for love. But that's not how true attraction works. Authentic feminine energy is about embodying love, not hustling for it. It's grounded, calm, and certain of its own worth. Think of it like a beautiful, inviting garden. You don't run around chasing butterflies, trying to catch them in a net. You cultivate a beautiful space, and the butterflies come to you naturally. Real feminine energy doesn't beg for attention. It invites connection. It sets a standard. The unspoken message is, this is me, this is my energy. If you want access to it, show up with intention, with respect, and with integrity. That is the foundation of high-value attraction. And that brings me to truth number 3. Boundaries are what protect real love. So many of us get stuck in a pattern of chasing emotionally unavailable people because, on some subconscious level, it feels familiar. Maybe it mirrors a dynamic from your childhood or a past relationship. The chase itself becomes the comfort zone, even though it hurts. Boundaries are the tools you use to break that pattern. Boundaries are about saying no faster to things that don't feel right and saying yes slower to new connections, giving yourself time to observe their actions, not just their words. A boundary isn't a wall to keep people out. It's a gate to let the right people in. When you stop accepting crumbs of attention and affection, you finally make space at your table for a feast. When you stop chasing, everything in your life begins to shift. It's not just about your dating life. It's a fundamental change in your identity. You stop being the girl who anxiously waits for a text back, who analyzes every emoji, who feels her worth rise and fall based on a man's attention. You become the woman who is remembered, the woman who is respected, the woman who is chosen because her energy is so grounded and whole that she becomes impossible to forget. You radiate a quiet confidence that is far more attractive than any desperate attempt to be noticed. So, I'm inviting you today to stop chasing approval and start reclaiming your energy. Stop running after people who aren't running towards you. If this message hit home for you today, if you felt a spark of recognition, then it's time. It's time to stop running. The path to attracting the love you deserve begins with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to continue this journey of building self-worth, mastering your emotions, and understanding the dynamics of true attraction, make sure you subscribe for more videos. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one pattern of chasing that you are ready to let go of today? Sharing it is the first step to changing it. I'll see you in the next video.